today I'm going to be doing my unboxing and try on video for my September BoxyLuxe box. I have a lot of really great items to show this month in this box, so if you guys are interested in seeing what I got in my box, then please keep watching. I also have a referral link below if you guys would like to sign up for BoxyCharm. There is a referral link, and yeah, I am just a really huge fan of BoxyCharm, and I go back and forth all the time of like, do I want to cancel, do I want to not? And then of course I get an amazing box and I'm like, oh no, I can't cancel. So it's definitely a pretty good box this month, so I will get started and share with you guys everything that I got. First, I will really quickly just go through everything I got in my box, and if you want to see more in depth of my thoughts and opinions and how I use these products, then keep watching towards the end of the video for that. Alright, so the theme for this month was BoxyCharm Glam Vibes Only, and I got box number 21. So the first product in my box was one that I chose. This is the Kate Somerville Exfolikate Exfoliator. This one retails for $85, and this was a product that I got to choose. Next is an eyeshadow palette, and this is so amazing when I opened the box because this was actually a palette I was considering buying, and it's from a brand I'd never tried before. I don't know how to say the name of the brand. I don't know if it's Hipdot or Hipdo, but this is what the palette looks like. This is called the Zion palette, and this one retails for $30. This one is just a beautiful palette. It's like sunset deserty kind of vibes to me, and this is absolutely beautiful. So if you want to know more about what I think about this palette, then definitely keep watching for the application portion. The next product I got was a lip gloss. This is from the brand Persona. This is called the Season 1 Lip Gloss, and mine is in the color Toffee Gloss. So it is this color that I am wearing now. It does have a little bit of micro shimmer to it, and it is definitely more of like a stickier, thicker lip gloss, but it smells really, really good. It smells like that vanilla cake batter kind of scent, and this one retails for $16. The next product I got is from Fenty, and I don't own any Fenty products until now. So this is the Fenty Beauty Killawatt Foil Freestyle Highlighter Duo. So it comes in two colors, and these are the two colors that it comes in. So this one over here is called 7-Day Weekend, and this side over here is called Poolside. So definitely out there colors for highlighter, and that retails for $36. So this one is another product that I picked out. This is from Tan-Luxe, and it's called the Gradual, and it is an illuminating gradual tan lotion. So it looks like this. The price of this one was $33, and this one is 250 milliliters or 8.4 fluid ounces. So this was another product that I picked out. The next thing I got in my box was a brush set. This is from Pure Cosmetics. This is called the Complexion Authority, and it is a little tumbler brush set. So it has the little two parts that connect together, and then of course these are all of the brushes. So I definitely tried to use out quite a few of these brushes from the kit today. So again, if you want to know more of my thoughts about it, then keep watching until the end for that. And that set retails for $49. Next is definitely the big ticket item for this month's BoxyCharm box. This is from the brand 111 Skin Harley St. London, and this is the Rose Gold Brightening Facial Treatment Mask, and it comes in a set of 5 gel sheet masks. So this one is definitely a really high value at $135 for this set. So that breaks it down to like $27 per sheet mask. Definitely a really up there price if you ask me, but I definitely tried those out as well. So if you want to know what I think about that, then keep watching. And finally, the last product that I got in my box was a hair care product. This one is from the brand Keratherapy, and this is called the Keratin Infused Deep Conditioning Mask, and it looks like this. Very large. It's 8 fluid ounces or 237 milliliters, and the value of this one was $24. Okay, so the value of my box this month was $408. I feel like that has to be one of the highest values of a BoxyCharm box that I've ever gotten. I used to keep track of like every single box. I would like keep track of everything for like a whole year. I did that and did like a whole year review on BoxyCharm. I definitely still have that video on my channel if you're interested in seeing that one, but I haven't kept up with that in quite a while. But $408, that definitely sounds pretty up there in value overall, but like I said, that's a big ticket item there that I don't know, I'm a little skeptical about the price of that one. But overall, $408 value. The BoxyCharm Luxe box, I believe, is around $50-ish a month. And they do that like I think every 3 months or so for that box. So yeah, if you want to know more of the application and in-depth thoughts I have about these products, then please keep watching and I will let you guys know all of that now. Okay, so the first thing I got in my box is the Kate Somerville Exfolikate. I have heard of this product for many, many years. I have never tried it, anything from this brand. brand before, but I've definitely heard about this a lot. It says it's for all skin types, and this is like supposed to be a really good exfoliator. So the size of this is 2 fluid ounces, which is a little on the small side, but definitely since it says to use it once per week, I feel like this would definitely last me quite a while. This one I have actually just finished using, and it definitely left my skin feeling like really nice and smooth and that light, like nice exfoliated feeling. My skin does feel a little bit stripped right now. I would definitely have to follow this up with a moisturizer for me. And one thing I was not expecting was how green this is. I don't know if you'll be able to see or not, but it's definitely like this super bright green color that I totally didn't expect. And it has a very strong scent to it as well. To me, I don't know quite exactly what it smells like, but it's a very green kind of smell, but it almost smells a little bit like Christmas to me. It kind of has that like woodsy, spicy, like, I don't know, like nutmeggy kind of scent, something like that. But I don't mind it, but it's definitely very, very fragrant. The next product, this is a little bit crazy. This one is called the Rose Gold Brightening Facial Treatment Mask. I'm gonna try this out. I don't know how great it's gonna be or not, but let me tell you, there is no sheet mask that's worth $27 a use. All right, so the packaging of it looks just like the regular one. It says it's supposed to diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. 24 karat gold enhances skin radiance to brighten an even skin tone, reinforces and protects skin barrier functions, and it's supposed to rejuvenate and nourish lackluster skin. So honestly, for $27 a use, it better like do my laundry, it better like drive me to work, it better clean my house, but oh my gosh. So let's see what this is about. Ooh, super gooey. Okay, let's see. It's kind of like one of my pet peeves. Ooh, big bubble. Just gonna kind of get some of that on. It's very, very liquidy, but one of my pet peeves with these masks is that why do they put it in plastic inside of plastic on top of plastic? Like, I don't know, it just seems extremely wasteful. Okay, let's see. Is this one whole piece? Is this... Okay, it does look like it's one whole piece. This is so messy. Oh my god, I should have done this in the bathroom. Okay, so I finally kind of got it like all laid out. So there are 2 layers of plastic on here. So we've got this clear layer that didn't need to be there. We have the actual gel mask here. And I should have like pulled my hair back. Oh my gosh. Here is the mask. Ooh, it's definitely big. It is sliding off my face. Oh my god, I actually can't breathe. This is like smothering me. Okay, I think that's the best I can do. I look crazy right now.
Okay, so it's been a few weeks since I have filmed this, and I am just now getting around to editing it, and I don't know how at the time I did not realize that this sheet mask makes me look exactly like Dwight from The Office when he rips off the face of the CPR dummy. I don't know how I didn't realize it at the time, but that is exactly what I look like, and now I can't unsee it.
Okay, leave it on for 20 minutes. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna rub the rest of this goo from the plastic on here on the rest of my body, and I'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay, so 20 minutes have passed. I'm gonna take that off. Oh, it always feels so good taking off these like weird masks, and they're just left with this like ball of goo. But I'm just gonna kind of rub in the rest of the serum and let it sink into my skin for a few minutes while I give my thoughts. Overall, it's the same damn thing as any other of these like gel sheet masks that you've ever tried before that probably cost $1. Same thing. But yeah, of course my skin always feels so nicely hydrated after doing any type of sheet mask, but like I said, it doesn't have to be a $27 sheet mask, but I still have more of those, so I will definitely enjoy them. I will definitely not buy them. But honestly, he's right. Like, I always have to get like tweezers or something. I literally just cannot. All right, and now we're gonna move on to the next product. This is a brush set that I got. First one I'm gonna do is the P20. So it's kind of like the angled shader kind of brush, or contour brush rather. And I'm gonna use this one with my Makeup Revolution, or actually I think it's I Heart Revolution. It's called the Chocolate Heart Bronzer. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of load up my brush a bit because I feel like since this is a bit more of a flimsy brush here, there's not much like stiffness to it, which I find that stiffness in brushes, typically for me how that translates is it will apply something more full color. So if you are using a really pigmented like contour and you want to use the product, but every time you apply it, it's just super heavy, one thing you can do is to use a more flimsy brush like this. Like this is a super flimsy brush because it's not as stiff it will be a lot more forgiving in the application of like how dark or how heavy it is applied. And I definitely feel like that is the case with this type of brush. I can really like go back and forth and pick up more product to really like build this color up. Whereas with another brush that I would typically use, like I can do like 2 passes of this and it's like, it's on there. This I feel like just takes me a whole lot longer to get this all applied and to get it to like the desired like opacity and like darkness and stuff. I feel like I have been blending forever and like picking up more of the product. Whereas if I had used a stiffer brush, it would have got that product on there a lot faster. Okay, so overall, not a huge fan of this one. I can totally get the job done with it if I needed to, but definitely not something I feel like I really would replace any of my day-to-day brushes with. Really quickly, I'm just gonna use that blending brush. I'm gonna take a little bit of this up and I'm going to kind of contour my nose with that really quickly. And I feel like that's doing a pretty good job. Okay, next I'm going to use the P30 brush and I'm just going to blend that onto my face. I'm just gonna use this blush I'm using. This one I would typically use more for a highlighter. I might double duty this brush. Okay, and then I'm gonna apply just this highlighter. This is a mini from Becca. This is Opal. I'm gonna use that same brush I used for my blush and just lightly apply a little bit of highlighter. But I feel like I have a million other brushes I like a lot more than this for applying highlighter. So unfortunately, I don't really feel like it's one I will get a whole lot of use out of, but I definitely will pick out the brushes I feel like I will use and pass on the rest of them to my mom. I bet she would totally love these because she's just not into makeup like I am, but I think she would definitely appreciate it. This one is called the Zion eyeshadow palette. I'm going to like try to create like a really pretty look with it, and I'm going to use some more of the pure brushes and work those in as I can. And like I said, I'm going to also try to work in a little bit of the Fenty highlighter and maybe use those as some eyeshadows as well. I feel like the colors in this highlighter and the colors in this palette will work pretty well together, so I thought at least that was like one of the good things about this the highlighter. Like I would never really use this as like a highlighter on my skin because like those are like straight up pigmented colors, but as like a giant eyeshadow I feel like I could totally make it work. So just to swatch those real quick, just to give you an idea of the colors, that's what they look like. All right, so I have already primed my eyes, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my base color. I think the first color I want to use is this one right here. This one is called Sandstone. I just want to start off with this color just to see like kind of what pigmentation we're dealing with. I've never tried from this brand before, but I'm really interested to see what these shadows are going to perform like, and I am going to use this brush. This one is the P70 brush. It's kind of the fluffiest one that was in that set. I also used it to do my nose contour, so I'm just going to start and apply this color and blend that inward as a soft crease color. Okay, I do have to say I'm not a huge fan of this brush so far, but I am going to continue using it. Now I'm going to move to this color here. That one is called Maze, and it's just more of like a deeper brown, so I'm going to use that to obviously deepen the crease color and just blend that. So far, I do think the colors are pretty pigmented and pretty easy to work with and blend. They are a little bit on the powdery side, so just be careful when you dip your brush in not to dip it in too much because you will kick up a little bit of powder. But I find that a lot of eyeshadows that typically tend to be a little bit more on the powdery side, I find that they do tend to be pretty pigmented, and that's definitely the case with these. I feel like this is pretty soft and easy to work with, so I'm happy with it so far. The only thing that's giving me a little bit of trouble is just this blending brush. It's just not my favorite. Really quickly, I'm going to switch to the domed brush here. This one is the P90, and I'm going to take some more of that same color, and I'm going to get that on my brush and run it on the lower lash line, keeping that mainly on the outer portion. Okay, now I want to work in a little bit more of the pinky reddy kind of tones in here, so I think next I'm going to go with the color. This one right here is called Narrows. It is a warm matte red, so I'm going to take just a little bit of that and focus that on the outer portion of my lid and kind of keep that more close to the lash line and not too far up in the crease. Super pigmented. Just that one little swipe of color really laid down a lot of pigment, which I like. Again, switching back to the dome brush, I'm going to take up a little bit of that same color and run that on the outer portion of my lid just to bring a little bit more of that to the lower lash line. This one is a little bit more of like a flatter brush. I'm going to take some of this purple color. I'm just dying to use this color. That one is called Wild River. They're so pretty. I have to use this in some way. It is a matte, kind of almost like a lilac-y mid-tone kind of purple, and I'm going to run this on the lower portion of my lash line and bring that inward a bit. Okay, and like I promised, I do want to work in a little bit of this Fenty color, so I think I'm going to take this one here. That one is called 7-Day Weekend, and I'm going to take the same brush. This one's a lot more of like a shimmery kind of color. I'm going to start by focusing a little bit of that on the inner corner here and bringing that downward on the lower lash line to meet where we put that purple. And I also want to work in a little bit of the darker color. That one's called Poolside. I'm just going to take a little bit of that, and we're going to put it mainly on the where that red and that light purple are meeting. We're going to kind of put it there and blend it. All right, and then just to kind of finish it up and pull it all together, I think I want to use this color here, the shimmery one. It's like a copper color. This one is called Virgin. So I'm going to take that on the P60 brush. It could be used as like a flat shader brush or maybe concealer, but I'm going to use it for the eyeshadow for this time. I'm just going to pick up some of that gold coppery kind of color, and I'm going to put that on the lid here and bring that all the way in. Oh my gosh, that is like a really pretty foiled color. I don't know if you can like really see just how foiled that looks, but it is gorgeous. Okay, I thought I was done, but I want to like work in just a little bit more, so I'm gonna go back to that color Narrows and just deepen up the crease just a little bit more, just to bring some of that redness back and really kind of exaggerate that color just a bit more. Okay, and then I think the final last step, I think I do need to take a little bit of a different brush to make this work. I'm gonna take a much smaller blending brush so I can get a little bit more precise detail with this. And I'm gonna take this color here. It is a matte brown color and it's called Vibration. I'm gonna take just a little bit of that just to deepen the crease even more, just to define that a little bit more. Okay, and so that is how it looks with that darker brown color used to deepen up the crease just a bit. All right, and that is pretty much it for the eyeshadow. They're a little bit on that softer powdery side, but the color, the pigmentation of them is beautiful, and I found that these were so easy to work with and to apply. So I am very happy with this eyeshadow palette. Okay, and the final thing I got in my box is a lip product. This is from the brand Persona Cosmetics. This is what the color looks like. I will test it out, but I will have to apply lip liner. This is from Bodyography. It's the lip liner in the color Pouty. I believe I got this from a BoxyCharm box as well. So I'm just gonna quickly line my lips with this. Ooh, it definitely has like a vanilla cake batter kind of scent to it, which I really like. So I'm gonna just apply this really quickly and see what the texture of it's like. Definitely a thicker, stickier gloss for sure. Oh yeah, definitely a sticky lip gloss. If you don't mind that, it definitely has a little bit more of that thicker texture to it. The color is actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I think it's a little bit prettier. And I like at a distance, at least like from where I'm sitting to my mirror, I cannot see any immediate like glitter in it. It's definitely super microfine. I can't really feel the glitter in it either, so that is very good because I don't like gritty lip products at all. But I would definitely say if you're like outside on a windy day, you would not want to wear this lip gloss because your hair will just stick to it really bad. But it is a lot more comfortable because that thicker, more like, I don't know, it really coats your lips, and I feel like it will stay on a little bit longer than like a super thin lip gloss. But overall, it's nothing that I feel like I absolutely need. I might keep it, I might not, I might pass along to my mom. I feel like she would really love this type of lip color. So yeah, that is it for my BoxyCharm unboxing video. Overall, I have to say, you know, the only product I feel like I wasn't really a fan of were the brushes, and that I'm gonna give to my mom, and everything else I can either use or use it in a different way than intended. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with this box, and I totally 100% feel like I got my $50 worth out of this box. So if you guys are interested in signing up for BoxyCharm, I do have a referral link below if you are interested in trying it out for yourself. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.